Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm gonna continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're gonna give you what you want.
That's not what I want.
What's up, guys? What's up? Good evening. I mean, no, actually, it's good. No, it's not evening. It's past evening where I am. Well, wherever you are, good evening, good morning, good having good night, whatever. Right, whatever. Hope you're all doing good. What do you do? This is AWA Warrior Man. What's up? Let's talk pop, episode 24. This is episode that's gonna be based on this. Warner Brothers CinemaCon, The Flash. It's Warner Brothers Discovery CinemaCon recap. The Flash, and also a bunch of other stuff Warner Brothers related. And yeah, Zaslav did lie to us. David Zaslav did lie to us, DC fans. He lied to us. Hey Arkham, okay, just leave me a like, please. But he did lie to us. I'll say that. Presentation was fine, man. They really came out with a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't care about that, DeGrasse. I mean, you get to see. Yeah, because he said it's not finished. All right, where am I? All right. So yeah, they're saying the critics are loving it. Best DC movie I've seen since Dark Knight. Best one of the best comic book movies in a long time. I've heard it all before. I'm sorry. The critics say that about almost every comic book movie lately. They kind of say that about the same. Some of the stuff they say about the movie, I heard they say for other movies. It's the same stuff over and over again. I'm sorry, like mix of humor, serious, and all that. But like, yeah, well, you know, I was like, yeah, great. It's the same stuff I hear with other stuff, man. It's the same stuff, man, with other comic book heroes. It's the same stuff. I mean, DC does it all the time. The comic book movies do it all the time, man. They always say, "Oh," and the critics always. Look. The critics, the critics are giving it a positive review because they got to see the movie early. They're not gonna bullshit this movie. They're not gonna bullshit this movie, right? You're not gonna bullshit and rip this movie. These critics that say they saw it, they're not gonna bullshit this movie. I'm sorry, they're not gonna bullshit this movie. Most critics are paid shills. Degrassi, right? Aren't most critics paid shills? Paid shills, right? Paid shills. Yes, I said shills. I have no doubt it'll be a good movie, but yeah, thank you. But the stuff they say about the stuff they say about every movie. Oh, it's the best movie since this. It's one of the best comic movies. It's the best DC movie. It's one best. Yeah, bullshit. You say that about every comic book movie. How many times have you heard about Marvel? Page Shills. Oh, Jeff Snyder. Jeff Snyder is. I don't like Jeff Snyder, but he's doing the exact same thing as I'm. He's saying the exact same thing as I'm saying. But that's Jeff Snyder. It's a great movie, yeah, but it's probably going to be Degrassi. I love the second trailer. I really did like it. I think it's gonna be a great movie. It looks good. But I don't know, but I think it's gonna still suffer at the box office. I think the Flash. I don't think the Flash is gonna suffer in terms of quality as a good movie. I still think it's gonna suffer at the box office. Two reasons. Degrassi. June's a stack month, right? June's a very powerful month, right? And Degrassi, we know Disney, I believe Disney is going to release the Indiana Jones movie, right? Indiana Jones movie, right? Tomorrow, right? They're going to show the Indiana Jones movie during their slate. If that got positive reactions, that might hurt the Flash in the same month, right? That might hurt the stuff like that. And all the other movies are coming out. It's too stacked. Across the Spider-Verse is too stacked. And I think it's going to be, as a quality movie, it'll be good. But financially, I don't think it's going to make, I don't know if it's going to do well. It can make more Shazam, maybe. And the thing is, Shazam came in a pretty weak month. That's the problem. And it's more of a comic book thing, but there's a lot of things working up against this movie. That's Warner Bros. Can easily change. They can easily move it to another month. Oh, the Boogeyman is? Then they're not worried about Indiana. Oh, Indiana Jones is getting Sundance, though. Indiana Jones is going to Sundance, right? They're going to screen Indiana Jones at Sundance, aren't they, Degrassi? Cons, yeah. And no, Cons is more legit than CinemaCon. I'm sorry. Cons Festival is more legit than CinemaCon. If your movie gets shown at Cons or TIFF, that movie's a big deal. Okay, that movie's a freaking huge deal. Okay, because these film festivals, they usually have Oscar award kind of movies. So this is bigger than CinemaCon cons. I'm sorry. That's how it is. It is. It's a fact. And if Indiana Jones is getting premiered at cons, Disney and Lucas are pretty pumped up about it. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, and Rise of the Beast, yeah, they have the Transformers things. But I'm just saying, cons. If you're doing it at cons, then they're serious about this movie. They're really hyped about this movie, Disney. Okay, it's bigger than CinemaCon. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why it's a. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Film festivals are bigger. Well, certain film festivals are bigger. Not all of them, but some of them are. Cons is arguably the biggest film festival in the world. The one where I am, Toronto TIFF, might be second or third in the world. Okay? And that's in September. It's not gonna suffer from the crumbs as a Miller, man. And not it's not it's gonna suffer from two reasons, George. Not because of Ezra Miller's, not because of Ezra Miller, because of the month, and also because the DC movies, comic book movies in general, are not making as much money as they intended for. DC movies especially, except the Batman. The two, I mean, I'll put Suicide Squad aside because that was theater and streaming, but you look at Black Adam and you look at Shazam. And Shazam was a really good movie. Shazam was a really good movie. Laser popcorn. So, popcorn popper. Did you get a deal done? Dark Knight. Dude, the best movie since The Dark Knight, in my opinion. The best movie, DC movie since The Dark Knight. I'm sorry. I like Man of Steel, but it wasn't the best. I like Justice League Snyder Cut, but it wasn't the best. My opinion, the best movie since The Dark Knight, DC-wise, was The Batman. Okay? I'm sorry. The Batman. And I like the Suicide Squad. I didn't mind the 2016 one. I liked both of them, but they weren't the best. Aquaman I liked. I like Shazam's. I like BVS, but I admit it's not the best. I like Man of Steel. I thought it was really good. I don't think it was the best. I think the Batman was the best DC movie since The Dark Knight. I know you're saying I'm being biased because I'm a Batman fan, but I think if you really took a deep dive and really look at Batman, the Batman, you see why I would say the Batman's the best movie since The Dark Knight. Comic book movie, but Donovan, the tweet you gave me, the tweet you gave me says DC movie, not comic book movie. Not comic book movie. That you showed me. Eh? He didn't bag folds. No, man. No. That's why you saw Shitmore. Yeah, that's why I call Andy Sickmore. Shitmore. Oh, by the way, I was gonna invite people on. Shitmore. Use his phone in front of the audience at the DC presentation. Yeah. Shitmore gets to get invited. Shitmore. A piece of trash. A piece of trash gets to go, huh? I know we like to shit on Campy and all those people, but Sigmore. Yeah, they're marketing the Flash like crazy. That's true. Well, maybe here's the thing. If spoilers get out there, we have like pretty much a month and 6 to 7 weeks till the movie comes out, right? 6 or 7, 8, whatever. June 16th, right? June 16th. So we got 6 to 7 weeks before. You don't get invited. You have to pay to go there. But he was there. 6 to 7 weeks. If people start spoiling it out on Twitter after seeing it, I know they're not going to do it, but I think CinemaCon, I think these big studios should not show movies at CinemaCon. I'm sorry or take their phones away, and they can still spoil this shit. I'm sorry, but if they see the movies and start spoiling shit, that's 2 months. That for a film that's like 1 or 2 months away, the next time CinemaCon holds an event, they have to do something. Or the studios either don't show the movie, take your phones away, or you don't do CinemaCon. You have to do something. You have to. You cannot. You have to. No. Here's the thing. The critics won't spoil it. But Sigmore, I hope I don't know Sitmore. I don't know if I trust Shitmore. Well, every movie has like a 4-hour cut. Where if you really think every movie has more than a 2-hour cut, a 3-hour cut, right? Maybe they should do that again. Maybe they should do that again, Degrassi. Because there's a reason why you don't see Marvel these big. There's a reason why I know Indiana Jones is going to Sundance, but there's a reason why you don't see these big blockbuster popcorn movies, especially Marvel, DC, and Star Wars, at these film festivals. There's never been a Marvel movie at TIFF because you know that most likely gets spoiled, right? Or a DC movie at TIFF. You know that at Eternal Engine Film Festival. They'll never do that. It's usually the movies that are going to be that they want to nominate for Oscars, Golden Globes at these film festivals, and nobody's going to spoil an Oscar, or contender, whatever. That's right. It is kind of a big deal. It is a big deal, Degrasse. I agree. I'm just saying in general, really, you don't see this type of films being dropped at film festivals. Because indie may not be spoiled, right? But like if you drop a Marvel movie or a DC movie at cons, it'll be spoiled. But these, like I've said, these movies that are going to be nominated for Oscars are usually at these film festivals, right? They're not, nobody's going to spoil them. But but if you do a Marvel or DC movie at a film festival, like Cannes or TIFF, somebody's going to spoil it. Some idiot's going to spoil it and post it all over the internet. What's going to happen. And where's my friend Blinded? Where's my friend Blinded? I need to see Blinded here. Where's Blinded? Oh, fuck. Excuse me for. Okay. I can invite people on. Sorry. Trinity! First to Trinity. All right. And I gotta do something in my YouTube studio. Yeah, good. Because if they did that, it's gonna be spoiled, right? It's gonna be spoiled. If they did that, right? These are two different things. That's a video game. That's a movie. That's two different things. You have to separate the two, man. You can't permanent sim category. One's a video game. One's a movie. All right. Invitation. Did I send invitations? I sent invitations to the movie. I know some of you. I know. I gotta get rid of this shit. Where the hell is Blinded? Yeah, it will look bad for Marvel. Because their multiverse stuff is all over the place, Marvel, right now. Back to the Future reference is still in. There's Blinded. What the hell's Blinded doing? Get your ass in here. But this is supposed to be not just a Flash stuff, man. Okay. So why does Azoff lie? Because he did say James Gunn and Pierce Safran were here to talk more about the 10-year DC plan, the DCU plan. That never happened. They didn't. That never happened. So either he just hyped up people for no reason, or he did lie to us. So that's the reason why I said everybody said he lied. But Gunn and Safran were just here to promote basically the DC, the Flash, Aquaman, and Blue Beetle. I mean, really, mostly the Flash, but also a little bit of Aquaman, a little bit. I mean, Blue Beetle we're getting close to right after the Flash. I feel like they're gonna really market towards Blue Beetle a lot. Oh, because Anthony, if they save the post credit scene, they're probably gonna get spoilers. It's definitely. I mean, spoilers might be coming out now. I don't know, but especially a post credit scene is always very important, and it's always big. Maybe for this, maybe the post credit scene goes into the new DCU. I don't know. Yeah, Beetlejuice is confirmed. Yeah, they're two very big different things. Yes. And the thing is, DC is more of a DC focuses more on the multiverse in the comics than Marvel does. Like they're big on the multiverse. There's a lot of multiverse stories in DC. Tons of multiverse stories. There are some in Marvel, but DC does it a lot more. Right? They do it a lot more than Marvel. I feel like Marvel only did they're only going multiverse because they want to get the X-Men and Fantastic Four in, okay? That's the only reason about multiverse. If they didn't get Fox and they couldn't use X-Men or Fantastic Four, I don't think they could ever do multiverse. I don't think this multiverse saga would happen. Personally. And besides, DC did do it first. At least he's being honest. He still probably says he probably. Get on, you bums. All right. And guys, Zod is not the main villain here. Okay, don't worry. Zod is not the main villain of the film. It's Dark Flash. And Dark Flash is another version of Barry. Okay? Another version of Barry. It's not Thawne. There's no Reverse Flash. No Thawne's in it. Even though they probably should have gone with Thawne as a villain. But the reason why there has to be a little that's odd writer. But even though there has to be a little build up, I guess, with Thawne. You can't just have Thawne. Well, you can. It's not. What's up? I don't know. I don't want to know their thoughts on it. I'm sorry. I don't want to know. Oh my god. All right. Why is nobody coming on? I mean, I put the link in the thing if you want to come on. But yeah, okay. No, he didn't. It was great, but not the best movie. All right. I like the trailer a lot, man. I really like the trailer. Batman look cool, man. I'm sorry. The best part of that trailer was definitely Michael Keaton's Batman. Oh my god. That Michael Keaton's Batman is way better than Ben Affleck's Batman. I'm sorry. He's a better Batman than Ben Affleck's Batman. So much cooler stuff in that one trailer than Ben Affleck's ever done in Batman. He called it woke. Okay? Okay? There's him. There's him. Gliding. I know you're joking. There's him gliding, man. With his cape, man. Oh, shut up, Isaac. Better than Ben Affleck's Batman. Better. Oh. Probably Affleck. I don't know. No. Michael Keaton's Batman is better. So much better. Oh no, Durant's hurt. Or is he? I'm watching a basketball game and Durant I don't know if Durant's hurt. He's fine. He's going to get up. Hey, George, you see Malanta stay alive for Trae Young's big shot at the end? Oh, look at Durant's mother. How many... Dude, how many baddies has Michael Keaton's Batman faced over the years? Because it's been confirmed that The Flash, this movie, takes 30 years after Batman Returns. 30 years. So we don't know how many villains he's faced over the time. We don't know if there's some villains that they're just going to randomly name drop, not appear in the film, but just randomly name drop over the year. So I don't know if the Schumacher villains are technically part of that universe anymore. I don't think they are. So we don't know how many villains Batman fought, over the 30 years. Okay? Because it's 30 years after Batman Returns. He could have thought, he could fight a Riddler in that universe. He could have fought a Two-Face in that universe. He could have fought a Poison Ivy, a Mr. Freeze, Killer Moth, Hush, Bane, whatever in that universe. Whatever. Bunch of, gangsters, Black Mask. We don't know. I don't think we're in Justice League for a long time. For some time, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Thank you, George. Thank you for coming in. Cough right away. I'm kidding, man. What an introduction. I'm sorry. What's up, George? Oh, yeah. I mean, I know you were in school when the trailer dropped, right? You were working.
Yeah.
So I know you got a chance to see it. What are your thoughts about the trailer?
I mean, it looked good. I've only seen it once. I mean, it looks good.
Anything that stand out to you that you wanna?
I mean, Michael Keaton looks like he's doing more action at the age of 70 than when he was in his late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah. You know what? This movie, in this trailer, she looks like she's really enjoyed being Batman. Like so much. Like he looked fun in the trailer. He looks fun. He looked really motivated being Batman. Really excited about being Batman again. Like you can just tell from the trailer. I know, like it's a trailer, but he just looks like it. Like he's happy. Trailer's wrong. You're not watching it. Oh my god. Yeah, they have a female Superman, a gender bent Superman. And by the way, it's Supergirl, guys. He says confirmed it's Supergirl. It's not. It's not. It's not the one we're used to, but it's Supergirl. They confirmed it's Supergirl. I like. I like. I like the. You notice his hair, right? It's not dark. It's like. It's kind of like white. Stuff. That's actually the action figure. I knew his hair was gonna be like that because I saw the action figure. You want to get. You want to get. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I like that.
He used that line. Well, we knew from last year at CinemaCon he used that line in the film, but it was happening around the Ezra stuff, so it was like a lot of people thought it was a bad choice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think since things have settled down, might as well put it in the marketing.
You think Craven will make more money than the Flash?
No.
I don't know, man.
First of all, Craven's rated R. Second of all, I think people are getting sick and tired of the Sony stuff.
It's gonna have it's gonna have the same problems every Sony Spider-Man movie has. Where the hell is Spider-Man? And like I said this in last night's stream, the reason why Spider-Man, if they have to put Spider-Man in those Sony films, they cannot be rated R. Spider-Man is not a rated R character live on screen. If you're gonna have Venom, I'm just saying this, if you're gonna have Venom and Spider-Man in the same film, that movie's gonna be PG-13 or TV-14 at best. Sorry, it's just facts.
Oh my goodness. Isaac's already sipping for his next movie, Craven.
I mean, look. Aaron Taylor Johnson is better than Jared Leto, okay?
Yeah. Well, I like him a lot more than Jared Leto in general.
Yeah. Jared Leto's just creepy. Yeah, I mean, I want to see it. I want to see this movie even more now. It's coming in October.
Look, I think Flash is probably gonna be one of the top 3 best comic book films of this year.
I think it's gonna do. I think I said this earlier on stream. But I don't know if you heard this. I think it's gonna do well in terms of people enjoying the movie. I think it's gonna suffer the same thing as Shazam. It's gonna be really beloved, but it's gonna flop at the box office money wise.
I don't know if it's. I don't think it's gonna flop just because I don't have faith in Spider-Verse and Transformers box office.
But I have faith in Indiana Jones. If Indiana
Jones, but again, you have it 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, here's the thing. I think the Flash is gonna get a better word of mouth than Shazam.
Hopefully.
Because Shazam
got really like shafted, man. Because the word of mouth for Shazam was actually really good, but didn't really do anything.
And also, that movie was not marketed well. This film's marketed well, and again, this film does have Batman in it.
Yeah, Batman. That's George. If they didn't have Batman in it, it probably would flop.
Oh yeah, no, it probably wouldn't do as well. But because you do have Batman in this film, I think that's going to be a driving force.
Apparently it's not the full film. They still have to do some editing. KDOT, so they might not have seen the full film. But yeah, I just hope people don't come out spoiling it like 6 or 7 weeks in ahead because that would piss me off. And that pissed me off, really.
And also, here's the thing: Batman's not just like a cameo.
No.
Like Batman's in the film. Like even like Ben Affleck, I think is going to have more to do in this film than Wonder Woman and Superman did in Shazam.
Wonder Woman actually might be in this film. But as
even still, like Ben Affleck, like even though Affleck said he's got like 5 minutes of screen time, it's like I think that's still going to be a lot more than what those other appearances had. Like he's in the trailers. It seems like he's got a pivotal role at least in the beginning of the film.
Yeah,
and then you got Keaton like appearing.
Here's the thing about Indiana Jones. See, this movie was shown at CinemaCon. Indiana Jones is being shown at Cannes Film Festival. If you're being shown, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the people that get to see. I'm happy for the people that get to see The Flash. But if your film is being shown at Cannes Film Festival, Indiana Jones that means there's something there with the film with Indiana Jones.
Yeah, there might be something there with that film.
Yeah, because Cannes is arguably the biggest film festival in the world. If you have a movie premiering at Cannes, you know it's gonna. You have faith it's gonna be really, really good. Matt Ramos.
I think because it's got like those 2 weeks in between.
Yes, I did.
It should be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yes. God, I hope.
Because the thing is, here's the thing. I think Across the Spider-Verse will be a phenomenal film, but I don't think it's going to do all that great at the box office. I think it'll do fine, but not like great. Transformers: Rise of the Beast. That's another one where I think it'll be a fine movie. I think it'll be a fine movie. I trust the director. The thing is that I think people are burnt out because of
watch everybody come out. Watch the critics come out. You know they said this about this movie. Most of them come up and say, "Rise of the Beast is the best movie since Revenge of the Fallen, whatever." And like it's funny, it's humorous, all that.
Well, here's the thing: if they say it's like the best movie since the first film, then maybe like you've got a case.
I think they said it for Revenge of the Fallen. Well, we didn't have social media when social media was around, but wasn't as big as now when Revenge of the Fallen came out.
But again, here's even if let's say Rise of the Beast gets let's say in the 80s on Rotten Tomatoes, it's a very good, well received movie. And critics are saying, "Oh wow, like this actually is a really good movie that's more than just CGI." I still don't think it's going to do well in the box office because I think people are burned out of Transformers.
Yeah,
and that's not the fault of the Transformer brand. It's more the fault of Michael Bay because he did not really try with those movies.
They're having a trailer release soon, right? The next trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, April 27th. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope you know what I always.
But yeah, I will say this. I think some people. I've seen a few mixed reviews so far on Twitter. Like I've seen one review say, "Well, Keaton was great. Sasha Calle as Supergirl was great, but Ezra was annoying. The humor wasn't funny." So I did see like that response.
I'm sorry, but like
the thing is, I think people do get lost in the moment when they go to a early screening.
Yeah, they do. I think even the critics do. They don't think they come to the screening. They don't think rationally either. They should.
The excitement of seeing Michael Keaton return, finally seeing this Flash movie, seeing maybe other characters you want to see for the first time, like Supergirl, or seeing Affleck return one last time, seeing Michael Shannon return. Like I get it, you get lost in the hype. But there's also some like Campia who are being rational and saying, "Oh, it was a great movie, but it's not the best movie ever."
I bet you. I wonder. Like this is how you know if this movie is good. If people are gonna like be paid to say good things about this movie and turn up this shit, like, because there's a proven track record that this franchise has been flopping. Like quality wise.
Well, I think. Well, the question is going to be: are they going to lift the review embargo early?
Oh yeah. Well, they're doing.
I feel like whenever they do it last minute, that tells you it's not that good of a movie.
Man, they're doing it Thursday. Fuck, man, don't do it Thursday. Thursday, I'm busy. They got the NFL draft and the Leafs games. Don't do it Thursday, please.
Like, because I've even seen Marvel do it before, where they like. Where a movie that's gonna get a mixed response, they lift the embargo pretty late.
Some movies they do really, really late. They do it for spoiler reasons. Marvel, right? They lift the embargo like 1 or 2 days sometimes for spoiler reasons. They did Multiverse of Madness. I remember they lifted like a day or two before that movie because of spoiler reasons. You remember that?
Yeah.
In No Way Home, like Marvel's really strict with that. DC should be strict with it too. I'm sorry. They should be strict. I hope. Oh, Timberwolves are hanging around. What's the Timberwolves score? I'm not even watching the game. I'm watching the Phoenix game.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, apparently, like they're only down 3, Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Yo, freaking Trey Young had to hit a game-winning shot. I hate Trey Young. I do.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't expect anything big from Disney. You're not gonna get any. You're not gonna get anything Marvel related. Because I don't even. They're not. They're not. They'll probably just be like, "Oh, Captain America 4 is filming right now." That's it. I don't even think that's it. and that's it. That's
I mean, we didn't even get an update on the next Spider-Man film yesterday.
No, I think if Disney. I think Disney's gonna go light this year because, to be honest with you, this is for movies, right? They really don't have a Marvel movie to show or to like really have a trailer for because they just start filming. They just start filming basically the movies for next year, the 2024.
I mean, what are you gonna show? Show the Marvels like?
They just showed the trailer a couple weeks ago. There's no point, right?
Yeah,
it's like no point. Lucasfilms, they could just announce. I don't know. Yeah, maybe maybe this. Maybe it's the best. Maybe it'll be Larson on stage.
What can you really announce at this point, Marvel, when you have no idea if you're going to get your main villain actor?
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, they don't even know.
Have majors there. They're not going to have majors there.
Like, there's really not much they can do. They still got to figure out, are they going to keep Jonathan Majors or are they going to have to recast?
They're not going to give you an update for Blade and Deadpool because that hasn't started filming and they're having it in production. Or they could. I mean, it's pretty much confirmed, but they're not going to do it at CinemaCon. That's not what it's really meant for, the event.
Yeah, like that Deadpool 3, like we're getting updates every day about like casting, I feel like.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Oh my god, how good is Margot Robbie looking Barbie? Remember, this was supposed to be Amy Schumer.
I did notice that they did announce Beetlejuice 2 today, which honestly,
I thought it was already official.
Well, I think it's official today. I think the thing is I think with if like Michael Keaton as Batman really works in this film, I feel like they're definitely going through with Beetlejuice 2 because they're going to be riding the nostalgia of Keaton.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely coming back as Beetlejuice. You have to, right?
And look, I love Michael Keaton. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big Michael Keaton fan. But I'm just saying, like, if he still has it as Batman in this film,
he definitely
which it looks like he definitely does, then I see no problem bringing him back for Beetlejuice. Just like make a good. It's just the question is, what do you do with Beetlejuice? I mean, do you go through? Because that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I remember we've been talking about a sequel to Beetlejuice for like a long, long time. A really, really long time. I mean, we should have got a sequel to that film a long time ago. Really, really. Like, that's been in development at Warner for a really, really long time, man. That IP, they're just finally getting off the ground. And I guess they got Jenna Ortega in it. Is that's what it's confirmed?
I don't know if she's been officially like confirmed. But I can see her like I can see her appearing in it at this point.
Is she like the horror icon now?
At this point, she kind of is.
The horror icons, they fade quickly though, man. It happened to a lot of horror icons. It happened to Jennifer Love Hewitt. It happened like Michelle Gellar a little bit. It happened to Nev Campbell. Be careful when you become just known as a horror kind of actor. Just be careful. You don't really stay long. You really don't stay. You need to, you need to get away from that if you want to continue your career. I mean, Jennifer Love Hewitt is still doing stuff. It's just she's not as big as like it once was. Same with Michelle Gellar, same with Nev Campbell. They're still doing stuff, but they're not like they're not huge. Yes, didn't happen to Jamie Lee Curtis. Good point. You got a good point there. You got a great point there. That's true. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it does happen a lot, though. Be careful. Just be careful. right? Take roles that are not just horror stuff. For example, Bruce Campbell, man. Bruce Campbell, he was mostly the Sam Raimi horror stuff. He did other stuff that's not horror stuff. Yes, this is the movie I was talking about. Goes to Hawaii, yes. Yes, I remember this.
Yeah, that's what blinded me. That's why I mean, like, Flash could easily be a good or great movie, but to keep hearing the Dark Knight comparison, it's just like
How many times have I
first
heard
of all,
that?
let's be honest. All film is subjective. Everyone's got a different opinion. For some people, Batman, The Dark Knight might not even be the best DC film. You know, there's people out there that think Batman Begins is the best one.
Yeah.
So, like, or they go back and say Richard Donner Superman is the best one. So, all film is subjective. So, like, I don't like this comparison to another film, especially when The Dark Knight is a completely different film. That's a more grounded, realistic take on Batman, and this is a multiverse.
My opinion,
story.
the best DC film since The Dark Knight, in my opinion, is The Batman. It's The Batman. That's my opinion.
But it's like I feel like you're comparing like two different kind of DC films. You're comparing a realistic film that many people thought got snubbed by the Oscars to a multiverse film that's in a cinematic universe.
Yeah.
That's gonna both end and start a cinematic universe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like, this is a sequel to a bunch of DC films.
What if after credits scene is Michael Keaton's Batman gets what if the after credits scenes? It's probably not true. It's not going to happen. What if the after credits scenes is that we see Michelle Pfeiffer at the end, and finally Bruce and Selena like maybe settle down or something? That'd be great. That'd be a great ending for Michael Keaton's Batman. Give him a happy ending. Because we all know Batman realistically will not have ever a happy ending. I'm sorry. That's why he took the mantle as Batman. He knows he'll never have a happy ending. But in this case, give him a happy ending. Have him settle down with Selena. Have Michelle Pfeiffer come back as a cameo at the end. I want. Yeah, you're right, Blind. You're right. It's. I'm.
But again, it does kind of get exhausting because look, Flash could easily be a phenomenal movie. I think it could be phenomenal. It could be the best DCEU movie ever. But that's a good chance of happening as well.
Have you noticed every Marvel latest movie they have to go back? It's the best movie since Endgame, but they use the same excuse for every Marvel movie came after Endgame. But since some Marvel movies don't do well since Endgame, now this Marvel movie, you had your turn to be the best movie since Endgame. You didn't do well. The next Marvel movie, it's your turn to be the best movie since Endgame. You know, you didn't do well. Well, the third Marvel movie, the best movie since Endgame. Like what? I know, Degrassi. I know. That's why I just said at the beginning of the stream, Blind, that they're paid shills.
Well, Soups is the biggest shill of them all.
Well, he gets invited to premieres. You gotta be a shill if you get invited to premieres. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
See, the thing is, that's just so ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
I feel like these events should like have like not internet personalities. Like these events should actually have like legit critics come to them, like people that work for like sites that actually like take this stuff seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like at a certain point, like how long until like these events are only exclusive to like YouTube content creators that talk about movies?
And YouTube content creators are not the best critics at all. YouTube content.
Yeah, no, they're not. I mean, look, I'm not.
Black Mantis, for example.
Yeah, like. Are we really gonna invite Ryan Kittle to a premiere in 5 years?
Oh, Kathy Kennedy's gonna invite it permanently.
Oh my goodness! Like,
It's gonna.
Like, also, Brandon Davis also simped for Wonder Woman 1984. I'm very skeptical of movie critics that simp for Wonder Woman 1984.
Him and Grace.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm very skeptical of some of these critics that simped for Wonder Woman 1984.
We should get a list. We should write a list of everybody who praised Wonder Woman 84. We should just do a stream about it. Let's expose these frauds. Grace should be like number one. That's funny. I know Blind Bill doesn't like Aquaman. Man, I like the story of Aquaman, man. Black Manta wants his revenge. Aquaman has a son. But that happens in the comics, man. Remember, doesn't Black Manta kill Aquaman's son in the comics? I mean, I think it's good. I still think Aquaman's gonna be a good movie. And Orange gonna be Loki. They're making Orange Loki. They're gonna make him like that. Like they're gonna turn him into a hero. They're doing that. They're making him Loki.
So was this gonna be Aquaman: The Dark World?
Fuck, I hope not.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna have James Wan directing it. So I hope not. Yeah. See, when you get invited to premieres and stuff, you know you're gonna say stuff positive. If you go to every DC premiere, you're always gonna say something positive because you just want to get invited again. Let's be honest. If you say something negative, something negative about a DC movie, they won't invite you to the next movie because they'll hold it against you. They'll hold it against you. They'll definitely hold it against you.
Oh yeah,
Black Trident, yeah. Like they'll hold grudges.
I mean, like, but yeah, like they're still gonna invite Matt Ramos, who basically made a fool of himself at Black Adam.
Oh, and Soups is.
And yet he complained about Wakanda Forever when people were cheering during the Rihanna song during the credits. And it's like, okay, but did you make a fool out of yourself?
I gotta see this, but it's in the private chat. I don't want to show it here. But go check the group chat, guys. If you're in the group chat, Tony's group chat.
Tony?
Yeah. I want to show it. Oh shit.
Oh.
I can show it.
Oof. Oh,
I'm gonna show you guys. This is great. You guys are gonna love this.
Holy crap!
I'm gonna show it live on here. I got it. Don't worry. I got it live on here, man. Live.
What the hell? I don't know. Should I share it in my group chat? Like, I find this. I mean,
oh my god, that's annoying. I don't want to fuck the loop. Fuck the loop. Oh my god. Yeah. He flips him off. Yeah. Fuck, man. He deserves it so, man. Oh my. No, I'm not gonna. I'm like, come on. I know you're not. I don't know if she's listening, but you gotta know who Jeremy Johns is.
Yeah, no. Anyone who doesn't know who Jeremy Johns is, like, dude began this whole thing.
That's great.
I'm gonna mute myself so I can listen to it while you're trying to get it up.
Yeah, okay. I saw it. I showed it on here. Then I showed it on here, right? That's what there he is. That's better than the Flash trailer. That's better than Warner Bros. Presentation. I'm going to say this. This doesn't look much. This does not much look better than Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka. He still looks like a person that was to keep away from kids. I don't think. I'm sorry, Timothy Chalamet, but your Willy Wonka still looks like child predator. Like, so I'm sorry, man. I'm keeping you away from my kids, man.
That is
Look at
just
that.
hilarious. What the
Isn't
hell?
it a guy you want your kids to be around?
Oh my, yeah, I'm still laughing over the
No. Here's the thing. You know what he should do? He looks like a fucking Mad Hatter. Make him a Mad Hatter. Just make it a Mad Hatter. Who cares about Willy Wonka? Cancel? Just make Timothy Chalamet a Mad Hatter for the Batman 2 or something. No, you won't. You want...
Yo, Jeremy John's like facial reaction just kills me.
Jeremy Johns is basically a reviewer, critic on arguably the biggest one on YouTube. But I'm sorry, but this is like he looks like a Mad Hatter. Like this is creepy, man. This is really creepy. This is creepy. He looks like keep away from children. Stay away from this guy, please.
Well, I mean, he cared more about his chocolate than a kid drowning in chocolate. And he was more concerned about that kid contaminating his chocolate river.
Oh my god! Keep away, kids. They should have a warning. Keep this guy away from kids. I'm sorry.
Wonka could be a sleeper film.
Yeah, but yeah. Just don't make him like. I just remember Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy?
Honestly, in fairness, I'll say this about that film. Compared to other remakes, it's actually not a bad remake. It's just that the original one is a lot more entertaining and likable.
It's like Tim Burton tried too hard, tried to make Wonka like.
But here's the thing: even in the original one, Willy Wonka was a douchebag. I love the original, but
the original one he was kind of a douchebag. Yes,
he's just a messed up individual wherever he is.
It's just like Tim Burton made Wonka look like a skate mental patient, like made him look like a comic book character instead of like a regular. Like I know he's supposed to be weird and stuff, but like he made him look like, Willy Wonka could have been the Joker. I'm like, seriously, you see green hair with the hat. He could have been the Joker. Just make him the Joker. Look at this. Just make him his face white, his hair green. He really has purple. Joker, make him the Joker. There you got the Joker there. There, you looks like the Joker. Yeah, he is one fucked up individual. I mean, yeah, but nobody could take place of Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka. I'm sorry, like that. That's just. No, it's just Gene Wilder so beloved. I mean, Johnny Depp, like it's not love like Gene Wilder will ever be like. I'm sorry. I like the grandfather. The grandfather. Oh, he could walk the whole time, but all he do is stay in bed. Blinded. Batman looks cool. Oh, look at Batman.
Oh my goodness. I just can't stop laughing at at that Andy Sigmore thing. Just Jeremy John's like reaction.
Yes, Jeremy John.
It's like you never think he would flip off someone, but like
because Timothy Chalamet doesn't want to do superhero movies, but he's doing Dune. I don't know what the difference is. I really don't. Like, I know it's not a superhero genre, but like if you really think about it, you're still doing a 3-part movie. Whatever. No, I haven't. I don't watch Soups, man. I don't. Soup is a fake fan. We caught. No, you know how many times we caught him.
Yo, he thought. Yo, like he thought like his take on his like weird take with Iron Man, like, or Iron Lad. Oh my goodness, my mind is jumbled up right now because I'm too busy laughing at this Ignore thing. Ironheart, yes, Ironheart. Thinking Ironheart should have been in Iron Man 3 when like the character wasn't even created until 2 years later.
Where is it? Where's the review? On your timeline?
I mean, like, let's be real. Soups is gonna do that thing where he hypes up the whole thing. Here's the thing: Soups has his Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium review basically told me like he was trying to find a way to defend that movie.
Cause he's a Marvel show, man.
He was trying to say, well, the other ones should hopefully make it good in the long run.
He's a Marvel show. Soups is a Marvel show.
Well, he's also a DC show. He'll show for anyone.
Yeah. Guys, pictures of him and Kevin Feige. If you have pictures of yourself with Kevin Feige, you know you're not legit. I'm sorry. If you're premieres, okay? I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry, because Disney is petty. Studios are petty. If you shit on their films, they will not value you to the premieres anymore. I'm sorry. That's how they will. They will not value premieres. They hold grudges against you. They'll hold it against you. If you say this Marvel movie is not that good, the story is bad, the VFX is bad, the cinematography is bad, guess what? You're not being invited to the next premiere. You're gonna want somebody else to invite somebody else from this trade. They're gonna get somebody else from Variety or Hollywood Reporter to the premiere instead of you.
Oh, you know, I just realized something. So, like, because like I have access to my second Twitter account, like. I'm not blocked by Andy Signore on that account.
I don't even think I'm blocked by Signore.
No, I got blocked by him on my original account.
Oh, I'm not blocked by Andy Signore, because I'm pretty sure, because I saw him post the video.
Now I can see what he posts on this other account. Well, Anthony, the thing is that a stunt double, or like they can't really do those stunts?
Yeah, paid to be there. Well, they should have saw Eddie Signore and be like, get this fat guy out of here. They can still kick people out like Degrassi. They should know, like, no, his name is Sitmore.
Oh, you know, the sad thing is Andy Signore actually does have a decent review.
I hope Disney is Sony kicked out Campia. They should kick out Campia.
Andy Signore, this is what he said. It's not the best superhero film ever, as DC is trying to hype it. Lower those expectations. The movie has problems, and Ezra is one of them. But I had way more fun than not. I'll say my bigger criticisms will have more time to digest. Oof.
Yeah, whatever.
The fact that, like, one of the most disliked critics...
Yeah, they pay to be shows.
actually gave a fair, balanced response. Yikes.
You know what? Here. You know what? Disney and Sony should have kicked out Campia because of what he did with Spider-Man. What he did to Spider-Man.
Well, if you look at Tobey Maguire's...
Not just all the leaks and stuff. There's a reason. Remember D23? There's a reason why they didn't want Campia there. They didn't want Campia there.
Oh, yeah, and then he acted like it was like the end of the world.
No, there's a reason why they didn't want him there. Because there's a reason they didn't invite him to stuff anymore, to screenings, to premieres, or to D23. Because Campia did the leaks. What he did when he leaked the three Spider-Mans, the Daredevil, when they're sitting by the table, he's not Campia is not stupid, but he tried anyway. He knew they would not. He knew they would not like that, and he tried to make him think like, oh, they forgot about it. No, they didn't forget about that. They don't forget about that stuff. So I don't blame Disney not letting him into D23. I don't blame. I would have probably done the same thing. I'm like, no, we can't trust this guy. We can't trust this guy. Can't trust this guy. Don't leave him here. Don't have him here. You can't trust this guy. And remember, Campbell tried to downplay it, like, oh, I didn't believe this was real or true. I just wanted to put it up there as a joke or something. Like, remember that? You remember that when he did?
No, the only joke is Campia's thumbnails.
Yeah, that's
when
true.
he thinks he's a playboy.
Oh, that's true too.
Look, I don't hate John Campea. I do enjoy his content. It's just like he sometimes acts like a man baby.
So don't be so butthurt on why they won't let you in D23. Because you know why, Campea. You know why. You know why. It's your fault. It's his own doing why they didn't let him in D23. It's own fault. Be him. He's too arrogant and too cocky to admit that, right? When you're a big time YouTuber, you don't admit your faults, your mistakes. No, you double down on it. You make it like you're the victim.
Well, Robert Meyer Burnett's reaction, he compared The Flash to like some of your favorite 80s movies. And it does end the Snyderverse in grand fashion.
Robert Burnett had to pay to be there. This guy worked with Warner Brothers. He had to pay to be there.
See, here's the thing. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Robert Meyer Burnett, but it feels like he does more to earn access when he probably doesn't need to do as much as some of these other people should.
But it's just find it hilarious. I know Degrassi. I know you have to pay to be there if you're not members. It's just I find it hilarious that the guy who worked with Warner Brothers, right? The guy who worked with Warner Brothers had to pay to be there. Remember, he did Superman Returns. Yeah, it wasn't a good movie, and he worked on Lord of the Rings, which is he had to pay to be there. It's like, how sad and pathetic that sounds. And that's how far down Robert Burnett has fallen in Hollywood. I know he may still have ties to Hollywood in some ways, but let's be honest, he's really went down the rabbit hole, whatever. Yeah, like he's compared to Back to the Future. Back to the Future is like a perfect movie. Okay, you can't. I just find it funny once you work with that studio, you have to pay to be there. I mean,
Andy Signore's like Bit from Back to the Future.
Andy Signore, he wants to go back to the future because when he went back to the future, he could fix all his mistakes. Why do I still have this picture up? I don't know why.
Yo, I was like wondering, like what's this picture up for?
I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah. I can see why. They're not fond of him. They're not. I wouldn't say he's blacklisted. I just say they just don't. They know what he's like. They know him. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. It's a great movie. I know they're promoting Barbie, and it's great to have Margot and Ken there. But let's be honest, the only people going to see that movie are critics, and if men go see that movie, it's going to be fathers. It's going to take their daughters. It's going to be women who are into Barbie, and it's going to be maybe men who go on a date with women who are into Barbie. That's it. No man's going to see that on their own. That movie, no man's going to see Barbie on their own. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna see Barbie.
Oh my goodness! It looks like Matt Jarbo's going Snyder cultist.
What?
Yo, his tweet. He said, "I know I will catch a lot of crap for saying this, but I think I figured out what's missing from the Flash trailer." And he shows a picture of Zack Snyder's casually.
I think he's trolling.
Yo, like, could you imagine?
He's definitely trolling. Yeah, I think he's trolling. But I'm just saying with Barbie, guys. I mean, yes, you could have Margot Robbie and you could have Ryan Gosling in it. You could have Simu Liu. You could have John Cena. whatever. But even the name is in that movie is not going to make men see it. Men are just going to, if men go to see it, they're just going to see Margot Robbie. They don't care about the movie. They're just going to see Margot Robbie. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Go see just to see Margot Robbie.
Yeah, men are just going to see the Margot Robbie. And other men will just see it to take their daughters to go on dates with their wife or maybe girlfriend, and that's it. No man's going to see it. That's the only reason.
Go see the Barbie movie.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to get laid by taking their date to see the Barbie movie. That's what they're going to do. That's funny.
I mean, you'd actually know what? That'd actually be worse than trying to convince your date to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh.
Because I know a certain someone like did that one time.
How much did like let's be honest, the women went to see Twilight and Shades of Grey, right? The women were into that stuff, right? That was the female demographic. That's what Barbie's gonna get. I don't know how well Shades of Grey did at the box office. I know Twilight did well.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Twilight did so well at the box office because Twilight was.
You know, 50 Shades of Grey was Twilight fan fiction.
Basically, it's. I hope Warner Brothers understands that when people see Barbie, it's the men going to see it are not there to see the movie for themselves. They're going to be there with another woman, whether it's their daughters, their wife, or girlfriend, whatever.
Oh my goodness, blind.
Yes. Or they're gonna sit in the back and masturbate to Margot Robbie. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you told me this. I know there's no woman on here to defend to say otherwise, but action figures are not like the dolls, okay? Action figures are not dolls. You don't play with action figures.
I make them decorations.
And I say if a man plays with Barbie, usually most of the time, I like to whip the pieces apart. Yeah, we don't play with action figures. We keep it in the box to keep them as value.
Oof, Degrassi. Oof.
Oh, and McFarlane action figures, they're not meant to be played with. Hasbro, same thing, but Hasbro not exactly the best. They don't make the best action figures. Sometimes their Marvel action figures don't look so good. So, Degrassi, are you gonna see Barbie? I know you're gonna see it. I think Degrassi will see it. Yeah, it'll make money because Jason Momoa's in it. Jason Momoa's in Fast 10. I can't wait. Lion Bros and they're talking about Dune 2. Okay, Dune 2 looks exciting. And Marvel's is still beat out Dune 2 in terms of money. Marvel's is gonna probably. Brie Larson's gonna the hate for Brie Larson is gonna get people. The Phantom Menace, they're gonna say not see the Marvels, but they're gonna see the Marvels just to hate on it. Yeah, I know. Greta Gerwig is a good director. No, well, you're good, but I'm pretty sure they know the target audience. I'm just saying that to guys. They know the audience, right? There are certain movies out there that are for certain demographics, and Barbie is mostly for the female demographic. And yes, there are more females in the world than males. You don't know how bad a movie's going to be, Blind. Well, the Flash could be a bad movie. We don't know. We haven't even seen the trailer yet. Blind, you used to be one of the few people that don't base stuff on what you hear or what you see, man. Why do you want to fail so much? The Flash could be a terrible movie. Jason Blum? Yeah, Blum. Oh, I didn't know that. But I don't know what else was it. Oh, they're doing the Conjuring. It's having a fourth movie. I
never even saw the third one.
I saw the third one. It's not bad, but the first two are amazing. I'm just saying, you used to never judge a book by its cover, man. You used to be one of the few people that never judge a book by its cover. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
I ain't calling you a truther.
Yeah, it's called, what's it called? Last Rites? Is that what it's called? The Conjuring, the 4th movie. I've seen the 3rd movie. It's okay. I seen the 3rd movie. It's not bad. I did like I like the first 2 movies. I mean, The Conjuring 1 was amazing. 2 was great with the Nun. I mean, Nun's having a sequel, right? They're doing the Nun 2. So apparently they film in an abandoned church, the Nun 2. I'm like, do they need a permit to film in an abandoned church? Because I don't think you might need a permit. I don't think you need a filming permit to film in an abandoned church if it's abandoned. Yes, you did. Remember, everybody thought that, Blinded. Everybody thought that. Remember, everybody thought, oh, Ant-Man 3 is going to be such a great movie, good movie. Look at that turned out. But yeah, do you think they need a permit to film in an abandoned church?
I honestly have no idea.
No, Mario is. It's making the most money. Mario could make the most money this year of any movie. Yeah. Mario is potentially could make the most money this year. I don't count Avatar because Avatar came out in December, so that really counts as last year if you really think about it. But Mario, I think, might make the most money this year. I don't know if any other movie's going to top it. In February, yeah, Cocaine Bear was not going to compete with it. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, what else was there? They're making a Final Destination 6. Final Destination 6. I don't know why. Ended the Final. Make Final Destination basically straight to DVD kind of thing, please. It's become a joke. Yes, I have. It's good. Well, Blind Brill. Avatar is basically Mario. Not the best story, but great CGI VFX effects, okay? It's the same thing as Mario has. It's basically the same thing. What else is from Warner Brothers? Final Destination 6 officially in the works from Warner Brothers. Yeah, I said that. Why? It's become such a joke. Well, yeah. Oh, there's Furiosa. Was shown. Editor Joey was shown looking the same as Charlie's Theron's Furiosa. Yeah, that's basically it. Ow.
You're right.
Yeah. Well, not exactly Warner Brothers related, but Peter Pan and Winnie is getting shredded. Oh my god! Have you seen the reviews for that movie? It's out.
I haven't even paid attention because I think that I'm not even gonna want to go see that movie.
Well, like, yeah, it's. I just read this from his view from Discussion Film. A guy works for Discussion Film, right? Peter Pan and Wendy lacks all of the charm and wonder of its source material, suffering from the passive writing and characters. Visually, it's the AL prompt 1953 Peter Pan in the style of 2012. And it's miserable. It looks horrible. We'll talk about that. Blind, you want to come on if you want. Yeah, it's still good. Yeah, they're obviously going to go with the sequels. But when are people going to finally realize story is more like I like great VFX, CGI, but I prefer story. When people are gonna realize this story is little kids will love anything that doesn't have a great story. I don't know. I want to end this soon anyway. There's not much to talk about. Tomorrow is Disney, right? No, Blind. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk after we end the stream because I'm gonna end it now. But tomorrow is Disney, right? Disney's tomorrow. I don't expect much from Disney.
It's gonna announce some woke projects.
I don't expect much from Marvel. Maybe stuff from Indiana Jones. Okay. That's about it. So I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do another Let's Talk Pop episode Wednesday tomorrow, like I always do. But I might take a day off Thursday and Friday. Thursday I'm busy. There's NFL draft and stuff. Friday I'm gonna take a day off. Saturday we'll do the Thursday's presentation, whatever is showing on Thursday. I think Lionsgate or something. We'll talk about that on Saturday. But yeah, so I'm gonna after tomorrow I'm taking Thursday and Friday off. Let's talk pop, and then Saturday we'll be back right at it, talking CinemaCon, talking the best, maybe the best and the worst of CinemaCon, or whatever. But yeah, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and George, plug your stuff.
You can find me at George. I recently did a review on Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. And I think my next review will be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 because Guardians Volume 3 is coming soon.
All right. Thank you for plugging yourself. So yeah, once again, like, share, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And I'll see you blinded later on.
Peace.
Take care.